It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters. And up against him in this one, Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one. Jaime the Beast Munguia, very intimidating.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner from Tijuana.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. And there's the bell to start the round. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. A well-placed hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, he took that jab well. Punch, counter punch. Every time, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Lucky that hook didn't score. Do you believe what? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. I promise you. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have.
These two are the perfect dance partners. That right hook won't score.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won the hands down.
There's a counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Skillful.
Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Every time. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter shot. Just avoids the left uppercut. Looking to land the hook. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous part.
Trying to land that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Straight right just misses. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Both men step back for just a moment. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight? How do you deal with it? Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there. That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Ireland. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea.
Oh, Munguia now. He's in some serious trouble. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
What recovery?
Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's back up, but now what, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final seconds here, and let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Defense here at all. He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
Look at his corner. The instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner somehow.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Jacobs in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far? So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least...
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh aside again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Need to escape, need to escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight.